jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Man, that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports.
Once again, you're tuned in to World Combat Sports. Hey, salute to everyone, man, that's in the building. Thank you to the supporters that drop through and show your boy love every time you get the notification or not. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people on right now. But and this is going to be covering the Bellator card 273. You know? And the boxing is coming on a little bit late. I'm watching it now. You know, they have Tyson and Torres. They're going at it. It's a pretty decent fight. It has good action to it. You know, Tyson's in the pink. Torres in the black. Tyson, you know, just darting on the inside with a head down like a bull. She need to clean that up. Torres with some nice counters. You know. Got the earmuffs on. Tyson's a bit wild with her punches. She keeps swinging and landing with her palm. Like she kind of fighting like a girl, so to speak. You know, earlier when, let's say somebody, when you know what I'm saying, you know, like her palm is the one, you know, she's very, very wide with her punches. And now Torres is having success with landing some nice 1-2. Torres is much more disciplined. Did you just see how she got her defense on that left hand of Tyson? Look at those combinations Torres putting together. That shit was pretty. Her shit is laser, linear, right down the middle. Tyson's shit is on the outside, swinging and slapping. And she headbutted it too. Damn. I think Torres took that. You just can't be a pretty face in boxing and think that's going to take you all the way where you need to be. It just don't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? And Bellator, man, Saeed was knocked out quick by a left high kick, man. That was surprising. Ooh-wee. It's never good when it's shin to head, shin to cranial. We're waiting on the decision of Tyson and Torres, man. Look at that short left hook on the inside. Slip underneath the counter. She really need to work on those wide punches, man, because they're just not effective like she think they are. Look how Torres parried with her right. Torres parried Tyson's straight right or right cross or whatever you want to call it. Parried it with her right and then shot the left. Pretty counter shot. She's slick. She's slick for sure. If they get this to Tyson, I'll be surprised, man. They're about to render the decision. Top ranked boxing card. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight right there. The right fighter won. Thank God they didn't rob her. And the judges was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's typical. It's fight night, man. Y'all in the building. Just hit the like button. See how this goes tonight. Conceicao versus Martinez. So we have one fight just in. Also, we in between fights of Bellator too. So they both, ended damn near at the same time. Main card's not on yet, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Main card is far from being on. So what we have right here, we have Bellator MMA 273, and also Top Rank Boxing is currently ongoing. The main event, you know who it is? Conceicao versus Martinez. Should be a very, very interesting fight. A lot of people believing that you know Martinez is gonna have a better showing against Conceicao. You know what I'm saying? who looked very very well against Oscar Valdez. I think he may look stronger though. You know what I'm saying? I think Conceicao is going to come back out here and put on another performance. I can't see him just withering away. That's just the way I feel. That's just my OP. After one big night, you know what I'm saying? Enrique Barzola is making himself to the cage in Bellator 273. Shout out to F2W, Fight to Win Grappling. That was down here in Atlanta. Superb competition. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them grapplers get out there on the mat and put in work, display it for their team and their fans. Big shout out to Guy Ficker. Continue to win, continue to improve his skill set. A young lion in the game of competitive BJJ or of competitive grappling. You know what I'm saying? Competing out of Atos if he's still out there. So salute to him and his family, man. Continue to do his, it's a pleasure always, seeing these grapplers compete. It's a very, very beautiful art because you can get competitors to look any which way how. You know what I'm saying? They can look like they're a nerd. They can look like, you know what I'm saying? They work out every day. They can look like they never picked up weight in their life. It all depends, but can be very, very lethal when it comes to the art of grappling, man. That is a system. That is an amazing system to watch. A lot of people don't want to watch it because you have to put in mat time. You have to put in the mat time. There's no shadow grappling in this motherfucker. It ain't no shadow grappling now. This is real life. You got to get, you got to have a grappling partner, and you got to continue to improve. Period. So we got I believe Caldwell is making his way into the cage right now. Once upon a time, this guy looked like he couldn't be beat. Robert Beltran, shout out to my simplified brother. I like Scott Coker not taking away the sponsorship. Darren Caldwell, 15-5 against Enrique Barzola, 16-5-2, 34 for Caldwell, 32 for Barzola. Not too much of a, well, it is, 5'10 for Caldwell, 5'7 for Barzola, and 73-inch reach for Caldwell, 70 for Barzola. So on Top Rank, of course, Nico Ali Wash, earned a knockout victory. They slowed him down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sent him in there with some, a decent touch, soft touch. It was moving, and also he switched trainers. He switched his head trainer. So of course he was going in there looking to have an easier night, which he did. He ended up stopping his opponent, and he'll be moving on. I think that was his fourth professional victory. He's still undefeated in the sport of boxing. So there you go. This is gonna be a good fight. With Top Rank, all they doing is talking. You have Andre Ward talking. Mr. I got next. Who next? Who next? I got next. Caldwell and Barzola is about to kick off this first round out of three. You know what I'm saying? This will be 3 5-minute rounds in the cage of mixed martial arts. Caldwell automatically throws a straight left down the middle, changes level in for a takedown, partially has back control already. He doesn't even really have to use the seatbelt. Barzola, look at Barzola. Reverse it. Picks up Caldwell and shows off his wrestling. Reversed it, put a body lock on Caldwell, picked him up, dumped him. Very, very nice. Caldwell's arm is pretty much, it was wrapped up, but Barzola changes it. Now he's landing some hard punches. Fight is up against the cage. I like the activity already from Barzola. You know, he's using knees to the back of the thigh, and also he's punching with his free hand. He still has that tight body lock on Caldwell. You know what I'm saying? Caldwell pretty much reversed it, and he's in half guard right now, Barzola. Caldwell throws the hand over the back of the neck, lets it go. 3:35 remain in the first round. Half guard by Caldwell. Strong first round by Barzola, for real. Strong first round. You know, to a veteran. I mean, both of them have pretty good amount of fights. You know what I'm saying? But wrestling is a strong point for Caldwell, and Barzola say, "Yeah, wrestling my strong point too." Don't get it twisted. Has nice reverse from Caldwell. Nice transition there. Scoops up the leg. See what Barzola does with Caldwell on top. Caldwell is a strong top pressure. You know what I'm saying? Put the butterfly guard in. Caldwell gives heavy top pressure. Let's see how Barzola is able to handle this. He thought about that knee, changed his mind. He don't want the action to break from knee in the ground opponent. 2:20 left in the first. Caldwell with heavy pressure, just trying to control Barzola from the bottom position, who's on the bottom position. Barzola doing a nice job was trying to move his hips out, you know, get his hips out of there and create enough space to get up. But that's difficult for a wrestler being on top of you like Caldwell. Very good pressure. Caldwell transition to the right side. Side control by Caldwell. They're up against the cage. So let's see where you go from here. Barzola hasn't taken that much punishment being in the bottom position. He explodes. Caldwell knew that was going to happen. He tried. Caldwell caught it pretty nicely though. He stopped the explosion, the transition back to Barzola so he wouldn't get back to his feet. Good stuff though. Good pace. Really nice pace right now. Really nice pace. Caldwell is staying tight with that body lock. Knee to the thigh. I can't imagine how those knees feel. Shit. You got to get your shit conditioned for those knees. Knees to the back of the thigh by Caldwell, who still has that body lock on. Barzola, he scoops up, you know, the post leg of Barzola, who's trying to make it up. Okay, Barzola's on both now. You know, put his hand down for knees, whatever. Oh man, Caldwell tried the 4-point. What is it? The 4-point suplex, like he did Benson Henderson, I believe. He suplexed the shit out of him, man. Oh, Barzola's tough, man. Nice reverse. Way to get the underhooks. Man, good shit, Barzola. You stronger than you look, man. You strong. You deceptively strong. Good round, man. Good round. He making Caldwell work for everything tonight. He made him work just to hold a position to sustain the takedown. And then he was able to reverse, you know, gather on the underhook and kind of control the rest of the round. But That's a pretty close round for both fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty close round. Who I think did the most damage, I would say Barzola, because he landed some punches, but control time, it depends on who's watching ringside, who the judges is. He was able to suplex Barzola too. You know what I'm saying? Barzola did pick him up, slam him, but Caldwell tried his patented, suplex. He didn't get it, he didn't get full range of motion on it, but he was able to execute it. Second round coming up, Bellator 273. You know what it is. It's mixed martial arts, y'all. The house is super, super packed. Oh man, Caldwell, sends out a couple of kicks and then change levels again. He let it be known. I'm just gonna distract you with my strikes. Nice sneaky elbow, man, from bottom position for Barzola, who's trying once again to turn into Caldwell to get a better position to stand up. Caldwell sustained the body lock right now. He's on top position. Barzola on the bottom. Makes it to the cage. He's looking to walk the cage, stand up, and get a better position. Caldwell noticed what's going on, so he basically lowered his stance too, just so he can get in on those hips again if he needs to try to go for a takedown. Barzola's doing very, very well though. Has very strong base. He's making Caldwell work for this wrestling because Caldwell can wrestle. And it seems like Barzola has his share of wrestling too. Knees to the back of the thigh. These matches can be boring, to impatient fans. Okay, Barzola was able to counter. Partial front headlock by Caldwell, who's landing some strikes. Fighters separate. Barzola shakes out his hand. He said, "Okay, let's get to work. Let's get to work." And that's big. That's big. He was able to get off. Oh, Caldwell, nice left hook on the counter. Dips under the right. Spins around. Get partial back control. Push him up against the cage. Back to work with knees to the thighs. Very nice. Very nice. Give it up to Barzola. Breaking out of that clinch on the cage. Now it's back to the middle. He's forcing Caldwell to fight. It's crazy pressure from Barzola right now. Crazy pressure. I guess he got poked in the eye with mouthpiece. No, mouthpiece. High kick, Barzola. Barzola with the pressure. Caldwell high knee. 1-2 on the counter by Caldwell. Better get those hands up before he gets stuck. Changes level on Barzola again. Barzola turns into him. Stuffs a takedown for now. Single leg. Drives, turn the corner. He gets the takedown. Good work by Caldwell. Turn the corner on that. Oh, Barzola reverses it. Caldwell, these guys are wrestling. Caldwell extends the leg out. Scoops up the base, both legs. Pull the hips out. Nice elbows from the top. He and an idol there, Barzola. Caldwell pushes him up against the cage. They're partially on the ground. Nice elbows by Barzola. Caldwell might get stopped if he takes too many of those elbows, for real. I've seen it happen already. Fighters be in that cross position, taking those elbows. Before you know it, they sleep. Barzola claps his hand together and says, "Let's go." Minute 35 remaining in the second frame. High knee by Barzola. Caldwell chases him out. This is a crazy pace by these two. Crazy pace. Caldwell changes level again. He might be fatiguing a little bit. That was a little bit half effort right there. Nice left cross lands for Barzola, who's pressuring Caldwell right now. Oh, Barzola gets the dang single. He tried to lock in a dang guillotine. It looked like Caldwell is tiring out. a little bit. At this pace Barzola is setting. No way Caldwell gives up the back. Oh man, Barzola takes the back, Caldwell back up. Okay. Barzola drags him to the cage. Oh, nice throw by Caldwell. Nice throw. Barzola had, a body lock from the back position, and Caldwell basically used his wizard to flip him over. And in the process, how skilled he is, he landed up in top position. It's very smooth. 9 seconds remaining. Caldwell won this round. He's tired though. He's super tired. Real talk, he's tired, no doubt. This is gonna be a war of attrition. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to who won the last and final round, the third round the most. Big Shot Shaw, showed up on YouTube. They've been talking about him. He's on deck right now. First round. He's against Joey DeWeco. Yeah, the same Joey DeWeco who sparred Joshua and many other fighters. Let's see what Shaw has. You know what I'm saying? I never seen him fight. They've been talking heavy of him. You know what I'm saying? Joey DeWeco is a seasoned journeyman. He can box to have that frame, to have that body the way he do. He can box. Nice stiff jab by Shaw. Nice stiff jab. I tried to go back and forth. We in the third and final round of Caldwell and Barzola, man. Very, very good fight. I'm also, Shaw and DeWeco. He's in the first round. Nice punctual jab by Shaw to the midsection, that soft bread basket that DeWeco has. Oh, nice step in left hook by Caldwell. Followed up with a left high kick. Man, Barzola. Oh, reverse spinning elbow hurts Barzola. He's hurt. Barzola does what he knows on that takedown. Wow, Caldwell changes levels. It seemed like he had Barzola hurt. Barzola stuffed the takedown. He's landing some very tough elbows now to the back of the ribs, man. Side control by Barzola. Nice combinations going on by Shaw, man. Going to that body. Shaw is going to the body, softening up the body of DeWeco. With 3:45 in this third and final round of the fight. It's been a pretty good bout so far. This is Bellator MMA. The pace is slowing a little bit. Like I said before in the second, Caldwell was tired. He's taking a break. I don't know what was going on. Barzola tried to act like Caldwell was knocked out or something. Caldwell was playing possum. He better do something. Take some heavy punches. He need to work on standing up. Stand up. You don't want to give up a submission either. Right now he's in the turtle position. He's taking some punishment. Barzola's trying not to break his hand, but right now he's winning the round. He's staying busy with his right hand, his free hand. And Caldwell seems like he's about to get stopped. He must be exhausted. 2:15 remaining. Second round with Shaw in top rank. Beltran's about to step in and stop this. Damn. 2 minutes remaining. Beltran is very close, man. Wow, he stopped Cardwell. Wow. I don't know why they stopped this fight because Cardwell was still moving. He was defending himself. I don't. Beltran usually don't do that, but I'm not sure why he stopped the fight, man. He was buying time. Cardwell was buying time with the wrong ref. You know what I'm saying? He was the wrong ref, man. Beltran is a good ref too. The Wecko pushes Shaw up against the cage. The ropes. This is a very slow-paced fight from what I'm looking at. Shaw's just being, technically sound right now, sticking a jab out there into Wecko's breadbasket in his face every now and then. Give him that yeast that he's yearning for. Tripling up on the jab. Like that. Tripling up on that jab. Wecko's tries, jab to the body. No damage. Then the second round. Minute left. Minute left in the second round. Oh, nice right hand lands for Shaw. He almost twisted the cap off, the Wecko's head. How y'all think, if y'all looking at the top rank card, how you grading Shaw right now on his performance? He's had some, ups and downs in his career, but he's trying to get it on track right now, from what I understand. The Wecko to the body with a left hook. So far, it's early in the fight, man. Shaw's, just sticking to the basics. Nice 5-punch combination right there, though. Shaw's not too overly active. Staying safe, doing what he needs to do. You know, Shaw has sparked the likes of Deontay Wilder, you know, and many others. Oh, nice combinations. Shaw is beginning to open it up right now. You know what I'm saying? He's beginning to open it up. It's a lot of eyes on this fight because you know Shaw's a heavyweight, U.S. heavyweight, so you know he's in a class where if we don't have another heavyweight step up to try to get a title, we might be in a depression once again like we was before. So we have Shaw's, you know what I'm saying? We have the Jared Andersons and Mac Truck. I'm still trying to find out if Mac Truck fought yet. I'm trying to see if he how did he do? What y'all think of the fight so far? It's boxing. 'Shaw starts off the fourth round. Way more punch combinations, man. He looks small for he's small for heavyweight, in my opinion. And you know we can't sit here and compare to Deontay Wilder. I'm just saying he looks a little small for heavyweight. Check out his 15-0, 11 knockouts, 6'4". So he's a little bit taller than me. 81-inch reach. Yeah, he's a little bit small for heavyweight. He came in at 234. So the Wecco, of course, is 258, obviously. I don't know why Shaw's moving around on the outside from a guy like the Wecco. Just go back to the body like you did earlier. 17 seconds left. He's pacing himself for whatever reason. Like he's pacing himself. His last fight was August 2021, so he hasn't been out the ring that long. He hasn't been out the ring that long. He fought a 6-2 Nick Davis last time. We're in the fifth round, man. We just started the fifth round. You know, Shaw opens up, you know, a little bit of showboating. Opening up the round with a punch combinations. The Wecko charges in, nothing. Aborts mission. You know, the Wecko's not, his sprint's not going to be that long anyway. So we talking about goddamn 20 footer. Shaw triples up on the jab, landing straight right. He's you know when he's basically letting his hands go, he's not really coming forward with his punches. You know, if he would just come forward just a little bit more with his punches. And that right hand, I don't like how he's slapping downward with that right hand. Shaw. That's a bad habit already. Like he's slapping down with that right hand. I don't know why he has that habit, but so far he's winning the fight, no problem. He started off the round fast and then, you know, goes back out to sweeping the outside, using his lateral movement, allowing the Wecko to, you know, get some punches off to his body. There you go. There you go. Yes, for the link. There you go. Let's see. Man, we're in the fifth round. 5 out of 8 so far. You know, Shaw is keeping it technically disciplined. It's not the most entertaining, but you know, for especially who he's in there with though. He's in there with Joey. Yeah, I'm not saying Joey is a freaking sponge. Shaw's reaching with his punches. He just needs to come forward, move forward when he's throwing his combination. Just don't stand flat footed because all the Wecko is doing is just, you know, just leaning back just a little bit. He outside range. We heading into the sixth frame, man. Top rank boxing. We have Bellator 273, and then we have Top Rank Boxing. I'm just trying to see which one I'm going to invest my effort into, because I think at the end of the day, the Bellator card may be a bit more entertaining than the boxing card tonight. It's just me. That's just me. Y'all be sure to hit that like button when you're in the building. Hit the like button. Man, we're in the 6th round. 6 out of 8. Shaw comes out, strong, posturing in front of the Wecko. Just let your hands go. Just let your hands go. The Wecko is not showing you that he's an intensive threat. He does know how to box, of course, but I'm just saying, right now, right here, you can apply a little bit more pressure to Joey, man. 1-1-2. Okay, he unloads. It looked like he hurt Joey a little bit. Joey goes back into the corner. I don't want to see this sparring partner, Idas, comes out. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm seeing from Joey. He's been good all fight. Now the sparring partner, Idas, comes out, where he just leans up against the ropes, put his hand up. Come on, ref. You don't see him holding the glove? Damn. We have a minute and 5 remaining in the 6th. Shaw's landing some straight hard punches now. When he lines the right hand up, that it's linear, it's surgical. But he has a bad habit sometimes when he on the inside. He switched to southpaw now. Going to the body. He have a tendency to slap with that right hand. But he's switching stances periodically for whatever reason. I mean, you in there with Joey DeWecco, unless you're trying to get loose and practice on some shit. "21 seconds remaining." I think Joey is trying to get some relief from the ref. I think he's trying to insinuate that Shaw's punching to the back of the head. But this is this all right. Okay, 3-punch combination. He comes forward. Round over. We head into round 7. Okay performance from Shaw, man. He's doing what he got to do. Stand sound. Stand, to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Just stand to the basics. No need to go in here and overly exert yourself unless you think you can stop him. Or if you confident in your cardio. Joey, they're praying and shit. It's not the last round. It's the 7th round, bro. Is this the round you go out, Joey? Is this the round you go out? Shaw starts off quick. He starts his rounds off quick. Up top to the body. Look like his cardio is good, man. You know what I'm saying? He's decent. He had a pretty slow pace. But nice reaction right there. Nice speed. Shaw began to open it up on Joey. This might be the round that Joey go home. They probably cut the showers on and shit. I don't know. Shaw's doing what he's supposed to do. He's coming forward. He's not being reckless. Sticking to the jab. King Mitch on deck. I see you. What's good with you? Right hand by Joey. Oh man, that sucks. See how Shaw just slapped with that right hand to the body? That's a bad habit, especially after you consistent with the jabs, right? You're tripling up on the jab, but why slap with the right hand? Just turn it over, man. Joy is there to be hit, bro. He's there to be hit. Just keep digging to the body, man. The body is there. That big soft bread basket is there to be hit, dog. Turn it into some jello. Shit. It's already peanut butter. Last round. Come on, Shaw, man. You can get this guy up out of here, bro. You had him hurt. You had him hurt in the sixth. You had him hurt in the sixth, Shaw. You can get him up out of here, bro. You just gotta turn on the gas and you know what I'm saying? Enough to the point where you can hurt him again, man. You had him hurt in the sixth round. Let's go, big dog. This is the eighth and final round, man. Let me see if Shaw opens up the final round like he's been doing others, you know, and see if he can hurt Joey early. A lot of dancing around by Shaw, but his hands ain't really moving. You got all that energy, son. Listen, you can put that into the fight. You in there with Joey DeWacko, bro. There you go. 3-punch combination up against the ropes. Slapping with that right hand again. Just stick to the body, man, and finish it up top. Joey tough, man. See, one thing about Shaw, when you're throwing your combinations, the referee stopped the fight? What? Why would they stop the fight? That's just weird. Like, Shaw was beginning to open up. Congrats to Shaw for getting another victory. He's 16-0 right now. Salute to the brother. You know what I'm saying? He's on I mean, I don't know what that was about. To be honest, I have no idea what that stoppage is about. He's 29 years old, man. 16 and 0, 12 knockouts. 16 and 0, 12 knockouts. Congrats to Shaw for getting it done. So he gets the TKO win, Shaw. That's all we can say on that. He picks up another victory. He definitely gonna have to step it up as he continues. He's only 29 years old, but before you know it, you'll be 32. God damn it. You know, so in the next 3 years, um, we might see him step in there with some more solid competition. But right now, you know, he has a lot of work to do. To me, you know, he just paced himself well tonight. Um, Performance was okay. I give it like a C minus. I give it like a C minus only because he was in there with the Wecco, and you know he was landing the punches he should have been landing against Joey. You should have been landing all those punches against Joey, no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we expected. But you know, as far as work rate, I thought he could have did a little bit more. Some pockets of the fight was a bit unentertaining, but overall he picked up the win. He improved to 16 victories and 12 knockouts. So we move from there. Let me turn to this. So congrats to big shot Shaw, man. So who's next? Let me get up here and go to Showtime. Shake it, Showtime. It's Showtime. Let me see. Let me clear my throat. Where you at? Where you at, Shouty? Mine. Mm, 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 mm. Well, of course, they in between fights, just like top rank. Top rank, they're gonna take like an intermission because the basketball game is still ongoing. You know what I'm saying? We have Tennessee versus Texas. 4 minutes remaining. So we're in between time, Shawty. That's where we at right now. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about the fight earlier. What do you see Shaw in the heavyweight picture moving forward off this performance? Who would you like to see him fight next? You know what I'm saying? He still has a lot of work to do. He's about 234, not extremely small, but he looks, small. And that was Joey, I guess. But who would you like to see him in there with? Let me know. So in both networks pretty much is in between time. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes. I go over some news articles that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Speaking more and more Devonte Davis versus Rolly Romero. I'm looking forward to that fight. Because a lot of people coming off that Eastside cruise, they want to insinuate that Rolly might have a chance to do some damage, being that, you know, a lot of people believing he has a pretty decent chin. You know how the fair weather boxing fans can be. They see somebody go the distance. That's a knockout artist. He say he hurt his hand at this time. Clearly in the fight you can see where he hurt his hand at. Trying to throw an uppercut, and People just don't believe it. But I believe it, man. We'll see. Um, Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. I'll be honest with you. It's almost like, he's been pretty much chasing, the check for Canelo. And if he gets to fight with Canelo, will it be any different than Danny Jacobs? Will it be any different to the point where he goes in there and be more than competitive? Can he put Canelo in a situation where we never seen him before? Is he capable of hurting Canelo Alvarez? I just want to see something different. I already seen Danny Jacobs go in there and just go through just fight, just box. You know what I'm saying? I want to see something more from Charlo because it's gonna be all for naught if he doesn't go in there and have a performance where we can talk about like it's memorable. That's what we're looking for. We ain't looking for the same replay. Canelo. We complain about him fighting black fighters, but then time the black fighters step in there, it's nothing special that we haven't seen in boxing. Especially in Canelo's career, we're looking for somebody to give him work better than what Floyd gave him. You know what I'm saying? We're looking to see if there's levels. If Charlo has the levels, dog. You get the paycheck with Canelo, and then you're gonna go back to fighting, pretty much basic competition. They're trying their best to boost up that Charlo Canelo fight, but hey, it's gonna be some eyeballs in there. But goddamn it, it's not gonna be what you think. Because most of the people I'm talking to, I ask them a simple question. They feel like Charlo can't beat Canelo. I'm seeing this article out here that Cambosa is likely to fight Lomachenko or Ryan Garcia. But then I read another article where it's saying Cambozo is saying no to Top Rank. I'll tell you, this carrot dangling, this puppetizing of the audience, that's all boxing does a lot of the times. One article says Lomachenko don't want to, he's saying no to Top Rank. And this article over here, he's saying he likely to fight Lomachenko or Ryan Garcia. He fight Ryan Garcia, that's totally opposite of anything we willing to see right now. Because check this out. Ryan Garcia would have skipped the line without doing much work. If he gets the opportunity to fight Kambosos, he would have skipped the line. And yeah, you can say, that's how boxing is, whether you want to call it fair play or discrimination. At the end of the day, Ryan ducked out of several fights, and he's been talking after he told, went on Mike Tyson podcast and said, your career will forever be tainted if you don't take this fight. And then he ducks out. Duck Masters Coalition, goddammit. So if he comes in here and fight Cambozo and wins, he would have skipped the line. And listen, anybody out there that follows boxing, close enough to the point where you can consider yourself a fanatic. A fanatic is ones who read articles and pays attention to different outlets, right? Damn well if Ryan Garcia get this belt, this set of belts, man, he ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fighting nobody, dog. They're going to say Ryan Garcia is about to go out here and finish making his documentary, and he'll be back in motherfucking 10 months. He going to go out there and take some pictures, and do all that other shit. I hope he doesn't get the opportunity to fight Cambozo, because basically he should come back and fight somebody, you know what I'm saying, outside the top 5. Not just go in there and fight for the belts. I mean, you're the same one who had the interim, right, Ryan? Ryan Garcia had the interim, right? Okay. Just curious. Fights over here, Bellator ending at the drop of a dime. The main card is on deck. Let's go a little bit. Um, this article in Boxing News 24. I love reading the articles because it's full of errors, and I get to compare it to other articles that I've already read from other outlets. It say Vasily Lomachenko and Ryan Garcia has surpassed Devin Haney as potential options for George Kambosos Jr. to fight in 2022. Undisputed lightweight champion Kambosos. Wow, they call him undisputed now. Who's writing this article? First of all, Sean Jones, because I don't think all the rest of them have basically identified him as an undisputed champion. But anyway, undisputed lightweight champion Kambosos' negotiation with WBC champ Haney has hit a snag over the financial package. So that fight is now looking unlikely to happen. Now, I have to pause right here. I really don't. Look, this is what I say about that. I'm definitely, curious to know what was the financial package. Was it fair on both sides, or the numbers was something that Team Haney did not want to be a part of? People say all the time that if you want the goal, sometimes you gotta kind of pretty much pay the toll to get there. And if Devin Haney has to pay the toll and take a little less than Kambosos, then do it just to get the titles, and then you can either stay at lightweight, and defend your titles, if you're victorious, or vacate them and move up, knowing that you was the undisputed and you did something that's never been done in boxing. You was the franchise holder all the way down to the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, the ring, the lineal, all that. You would have been able to do that. So, it's frustrating, you know what I'm saying? To get out here behind the mic and advocate for a fight, and always come down to money. And then when you hear it hit the media, it's about money. You want to know who's pushing and who's pulling. That's what I want to know. When it comes to the monetary deal, who's pushing and who's pulling? Who's pulling and who's pushing? I just want to know, how far are we off? It was all this talk about TO. Now the shit, falling through with Cambozo. That's dissatisfying right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit's dissatisfying. Anyway, according to Chris Mannix of The Zone, Ryan Garcia, 21-0, 18 knockouts, is now viewed as the front runner to get the fight with the unbeaten Cambozo's 20-0, 13 knockouts. The fighters will take interim bouts in early 2022 and then meet later this year. Vasily Lomachenko is another option for Kambozo next fight. If top-ranked promoter Bob Arum is able to put together a fight between his fighter Lomachenko and Kambozo Jr., it will be a huge accomplishment. After Arum Company won Friday's purse bid for Tyson Fury versus Dillian White fight, for those of you who didn't know, settling up a fight between Kambozo Jr. and Lomachenko would be massive. The Golden Boy promoter Ryan 23 will be fighting in April in an interim fight whereas Cambozo Jr. will be returning to the ring in June. Did Haney price himself out? Haney 27-0-15 knockouts may have assumed that the fight with Cambozo Jr. Would be a massive payday for him over what he'd be getting for the fights against Jojo Diaz and Jorge Linares and Yuriorkis Gamboa. Devin has been getting paid top dollar for his fights against aging veterans since he signed with the Matchroom Boxing, and some believe that he's been overpaid. Haney promoter Eddie Hearn wanted to hurry him up to make him a star, but it appears he's going to lose out on his chance to try and make that happen against Cambozo. There's been a lot of intense negotiations for George Cambozo's next fight. A lot of those early talks have centered around Cambozo against Devin Haney, said Chris Mannix. This is how I look at it. A lot of what you read, I wouldn't take it too much for nutritional value right now, because if you know how the meal is served in boxing, you pretty much understand that from a distance, it looks okay. And then you actually taste it. The shit is cold, stale. You know what I'm saying? You've been here before. So treat it as that. Don't get disappointed. Don't get frustrated. Don't get stressed. Just treat it like you always know it to be. Treat boxing news sometime like the food that's displayed. You have the plastic food that's out there in the display window of dishes that they have, but it's fake. It's plastic. Just treat it like that. And then when an announcement is made, then you can say, okay, this is a whole lot better right here. You know what I'm saying? I like this flavor. Real news, real nutritional value. Until then, just treat it like it's nothing, y'all. Because the real talk, you never know what to expect. Devin Haney may be closer than what we think. Who knows, man? We all, I told you a long time ago that it seemed like he's trying to make a fight with Lomachenko, and many people think that when it comes to Devin Haney and Lomachenko, the person that's going to be the better dance partner as far as viewership attention over there in Australia would be Vasyl Lomachenko. But we don't know that. None of them are huge PPV stars at all. None of them. So now we have to wait. They go on to say in this article, what I've been told this week is that talks between Haney and Cambozo are effectively dormant. I wouldn't go as far as to say they're dead, because nothing in boxing is truly dead. But the people that I've talked to who are involved in these discussions have said that they're just indeed a deal to be had right now. The biggest reason is because there isn't a financial package that is satisfactory to Devin Haney and his team. So at this point, it seems like the money is the biggest obstacle in making a fight between Haney and Cambozo. At this point, it doesn't look like the fight is going to happen. Look, there are certainly a lot of cooks in the kitchen on something like this. I don't think it's just one person doing one thing. You got a lot of people involved. Of course, the Zone is involved as a broadcaster network, and obviously streaming service that is interested in getting involved in boxing in Australia, said Mannix. Cambozo is a big part of something like that at this point. There isn't the money that is going to satisfy Team Haney. At this point, there isn't the money that is going to satisfy Team Haney. Why is that? How can it not be money out there to satisfy? I have to wait till he pop up on somebody else's live and see what's going on with this. That's what I've been told. Cambozo's team are looking in another direction, said Mannix. It's perhaps for a better that the talks between Cambozo Jr. and Haney died, because that would have been a good fight. You really can't look at and read people who's basically riding this off as if it has no way of happening, has no energy behind it anymore. I mean, people do things to draw attention to their articles. You know what I'm saying? So you still have to be patient and see what comes of this in the upcoming weeks. It also goes on to say Lomachenko and Ryan Garcia options. The two directions they're looking as strongest at this point are at Vasily Lomachenko, and potentially a deal could see Cambosa square off against Ryan Garcia. Continue Maddox. Let's start with the Lomachenko side of this. Lomachenko and Top Rank have been very amenable to whatever Cambosis wants to do. Lomachenko's primary focus is not to make top dollar in a fight like this. It's to be involved in a fight that will make him undisputed 135 pounds to get 4 belts. And look, right there, I have to put a bookmark. Isn't that what we've been talking about? It seems like, everybody's language is different. Go out here and get the money, get the money, get the money. And then when it's time for you to retire, you look back and think, okay, I know I'm going in the Hall of Fame and all this other stuff, but yet they criticizing you because you didn't do too much when you had the opportunity. Lomachenko is thinking like, I get a chance to fight for the belts. But yet the media always put it out there like Devin Haney them is pricing themselves, for the money part of it. It's strictly about money. So, fans are going to be pretty perturbed, so to speak, if Devin don't get this fight. For real talk. They're going to be perturbed, man. They're going to be like, oh, we already know. When it comes up to a big fight, Haney's going to price themselves at the top and it's not going to happen. Believe me, it's people saying that shit already. It's to be involved in a fight that will make him undisputed 135 pounds to get 4 belts. I mean, that's a smart way to think. So he has been willing to be flexible on the money for a situation like this. See, this is the entire reason that I just lay it by the side right there. I just put it aside and get back to it. Like when it comes to this money shit, the fine details are never accessible to the audience. I mean, via documentation, via audio, via, something that we can look at internal to the negotiation table and say, oh, okay, damn, so-and-so did say that. All right. It's good to hear that. You hearing people's voices change minds and shit. It changed people's mind. But damn well that's not the way negotiations happen in boxing or any combat sport. That's not the way it happens. It goes on to say that's made these conversations easy. Top Rank and Camboso side have created a framework for a deal that makes some sense. So there's some momentum there as far as making a deal between Camboso and Lomachenko, said Mannix. Loma would be a 2-fight deal. Devin wants what he wants, said Mannix. All I can tell you is that people that have been involved with Cambosis have been able to, not agreement per se, but are on the same page as far as the money goes to make Cambosis. Lomachenko fight happen. They're not on the same page as far as money. Go to make the Cambosis Haney fight, said Haney. Let me see. So we have Tiger Johnson. I've seen this cat spar down here in Atlanta. Shout out to David McWhorter. Tiger Johnson's on deck. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that article out right there. Mark Nash on deck, man. I was on the other page. I ain't see y'all pull up. Trick Notes here on deck. What's good? I seen this guy fight before with the with all the hair. I forgot who he was fighting though. Key Miss, I think Charlo will present more problems than cruise control Jacobs. Canelo has improved since Jacobs fight though. He I don't know, man. I don't know. I just look at him not being able to do enough. Jacobs didn't put forth enough effort. Since the hallway meeting between him and Charlo. You touching M's. I get it. I get it, bro. You touching M's, Daniel. But I mean, damn. Trick No T on deck, man. What up, WCS? What's up with you, Trick? Chat, good evening. Appreciate you. At King Mission, Maul and Mel are training hard. I'm in contact with the camper Jamal, and he is ready for whoever it is. Okay. Appreciate that information. The Oracle on deck with the info. Friday on Trio Boxing, Bill said they have not received a said financial package. Man is pulling rumors out his funky ass. Appreciate that information, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that information. I didn't see that particular, because I'm doing mixed martial arts and grappling. Sometimes I don't get a chance to surf around, but god damn it, appreciate the info, Mitch. So if that is the way it is, right? You know, um, just taking in consideration that I know it's been a lot of flack going on about Chris Mannix talking out his ass and shit. So he was quoted in this article. Mannix may not be trying to push for a Devin Haney Cambozo fight in the public, but I'm hoping that they are offered a deal. I hope they have the opportunity to negotiate with Cambozo. I do. I really hope they have the opportunity to. And it's just not something that goes off to the wayside and Cambozo end up facing Lomachenko. Because Devin Haney has the belt, man, and that should be the one that's for the grand finale. That is for all the crown jewels, dog. That's what we want to see a lightweight. That's history. That's memory up there, Tiger Johnson loose early in the first round. I mean, they making a rough this guy, Madrid. He's a tough fighter. I've seen him fight before. He's a tough, bang it out fighter. I can't remember who he was fighting at the time though. But yeah, I just hope it doesn't come down to them not even sending any type of financial deal, financial package for Team Haney to look at. You don't know who the fuck to believe. You don't know who to believe, dog. For real, everybody be lined up in this motherfucker, man. Mark Nash on deck, man. What's good? Keyman say Bill Haney has already debunked his bullshit. Chunks will run with it though, saying Haney priced himself out. Shit ridiculous. Nobody's running with anything because the fight is nowhere close to, being official yet. So whoever's just jogging around this YouTube street, right? It's not going to cause any damage because we already understand what you have to go through to get the most concrete information over here. You have to wait. First, you got to flicker through all the bullshit. You got to goddamn grab hold of it, put it to the side, sift through it, pick up the shiny ones. It's just like sifting for gold. You know what I'm saying? You sifting for gold and shit. Take out the little flakes and shit in boxing and see which one, like I said, has the most value, man. That's the only thing I can say. It's just too much residue. Whenever we have a big fight, it's 15, 20, 25 conflicting articles that's out here. It has nothing to do with somebody saying that, Bill is lying. So they're gonna run with it. No, they're gonna try to basically, match it up. Man, good combination by Madrid on the inside against Tiger. It's a good fight so far. This is a 4-rounder, so yeah, the pace is gonna be this way. Nice right hand by Tiger though. I don't like Tiger hand being down like that. You know, might get caught with that straight right hand as you pivot out. You can get clipped on the chin that way, bro. Well, at least he having fun in there from what it looked like. Nice right hand. Stuck him with that right hand, man. Madrid stuck him with a right hand coming in. You got to get that left hand up there, bro, before you find yourself stretched out bathing under those lights. Nice pace, man. Hey, Tiger don't look like Wilfred Benitez to y'all. Man, you know damn well he look like a young Wilfred Benitez. Goddamn it, cut his hair. Oh, nice 1-2 down the middle, lined him up nice. Trick note there, I'm sure Charlos are training hard. Ma better understand that being ready for whoever, it being ready for Canelo is different. I'm pulling for Maul, but he gotta come on. Jacobs touched those M's and started fighting like it. What do we have here? I came at the right time. This is a good pace fight. 20 seconds remain in the second. The main card is on at Bellator 273 too. But I'm just saying, man, you know, like black fighters in general, right? We're not often getting these big fights. Seriously. So since we've been having these names out of Texas, you know, all of them, we want to see the big fights. And this one in particular with Mal Charlo is very, very big. Even the one with Brian Castano is big because, you know, if Mel Charlo was able to complete this, he would have been able to accomplish something his brother wasn't able to. So that's a huge accomplishment. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling for Mel Charlo to go in there and get that shit done. Mar Charlo, he's gonna be in there with a different animal, man. You know, Canelo right now, he's on his highest point of production. Dude is considered one of the best in the game of boxing. Period. He is the premier superstar right now, the cash cow, the creme de la creme. So therefore, somehow Charlo gets the ticket, right? I don't know how he got the ticket, but he gets the ticket. When you have Benavidez is up there that should have got the ticket first. Real talk. Benavidez should have got the ticket first. But once again, you know, you have Canelo Alvarez saying he don't want to fight Mexican fighters. So Mar Charlo gets the opportunity. He cannot squander this. He cannot go in there and act like, you know, he didn't properly prepare all the way for Canelo. You know him. Man, Madrid is really putting in work against Tiger. You know, pushing him back. You know, coming in, punching, moving forward with his punches, man. I told you, I remember seeing this dude fight. He's tough, man. He's a gritty, you know, in your face banger, man. Oh, night. Oh, he hit him again with two left hands by Madrid. Tiger comes back with a 1-2 down the middle, though. She. This dude is rough. This dude is roughing Tiger up just a little bit. Solid 1-2 by Tiger, though. Clean 1-2. Boxing is tough, man. Shit. But yeah, with Charlo and Canelo, man, I just don't like back in the day, in the era I was growing up, some of those fights you knew there was going to be good. You just couldn't pick a clear, concise winner. You know what I'm saying? This damn time, these fights be so lopsided. You're like, damn, I hope something plays out that we didn't expect. I hope something plays out that we didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these fights are just too predictable. Seriously, it's too predictable. Dang, the left eye swelled up on Madrid. Tiger's putting in them claws. Look, Tiger's giving him them paws, y'all. His left eye swelled up. Madrid. It seems like he's been very, very target etiquette. Had target etiquette in this fight. Very laser focused, man. Shit's crazy. Mannix works for the zone. Haney fights on the zone. The fuck is Mannix doing? You know, everybody been talking about how Mannix is racist, this, that, and the other, right? I just look at it like I look at it in the overlay. All the main people that speaks, from Dan Raphael, Keith Ioli, Chris Mannix, Rick Glacier, throw him in there, whatever. Dan Pugmire. Everybody have a problem with him. Everybody have a problem with him. Whatever they say, it don't make any sense, man. It's just everybody has a problem with these people. And, it's going to continue to be that way. Because I'm going to tell you, I've tried to give you all that gem as a journalist, as a person who used to write for a mag, for a person who has multitask when it comes to media. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I've even been told myself, we don't want your orders to be, articles to be straight by the book. You have to put some fragments in there. You got to put those fragments. Those fragments is what's going to stand out. You know what I'm saying? You got to put some information there that's going to pique the attention of the reader. Controversial contents, content that just don't go along with the normality of what people are expecting, what fight fans are expecting. If they expecting this fight to win, you go and you say something good their other opponent. You need to bring the readers back to the table to read your shit again. You know what I'm saying? If they just reading it and it was so easy for them to figure out what you was going to say, then it becomes a problem for interest. So that's why they tell these writers, never flow with the current. Go against the current. Throw your readers in there into the current and allow them to swim as they see fit. Make sure that current is goddamn as swift as it can be and take all the twists and turns so people can be confused. I thought it was clear cut that he was winning. Nope. They just want some intrigue and suspense for you to put out there to the fans. That's all. Man, we're a minute 35 in the fourth, man. This left eye of Madrid is looking crazy right now. That means Tiger's been accurate with the laser shot. Oh, both fighters unloading on the inside. Very nice exchange, man. Very entertaining. Tiger's touching him right now with a minute left. He about to stop this dude. Tiger's about to stop him. It's close. He held on. The referee just letting him hold on too. See, the referees are not consistent across the board, man. The ref should have broke him already. Now he breaks him. Oh, nice right hand, Tiger. I like how he's punching on the inside. Strong base, has good distance in between his feet, sitting down on his punches on the inside. Has pretty decent hand speed too. But his defense sucks a little bit because he's just swinging. His chin is out there like a bird feather. You know what I'm saying? That ain't good. Your shit just floating out there like a bird feather. Chins of a feather get cracked together. There go Haven Brady. They stopped the fight. I know y'all was up there thinking that was Flavor Flav. Y'all need to quit. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself thinking that was Flavor Flav right there. That's just wrong, man. I see Haven Brady with the satchel. Cambosis is a man with no land, meaning he has no means to offer anyone. The Bella can't offer a damn thing. He's waiting on offers. How could Haney be disappointed with his own offer? It's just all about the mentality of people who've been getting paid a certain amount. And like we talk about how Floyd took less money, how Oscar, you know, all these people who took less money at a certain point in their career to get to the next level, right? Like I said, I don't know the mentality of Devin Haney them, but everybody choose to put this stamp on them that they're going to be difficult for negotiations. So look at it this way. What I think they should do if indeed the money isn't comfortable the way they want it to be right now, just take less of money if you truly believe that you're going to go in there and win those titles. And then when you get the titles, you get the double up or triple up on that shit. Because I'm pretty sure they can put you in there with a damn good fight, like Ryan Garcia. That'll be the time you want to fight Ryan Garcia. That'll be the time you want to fight Devonte Davis. That'll be the time if you thought about fighting Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? All the cards will be in you and Bill hand, and nobody can tell you shit. If Devin Haney win these titles, he'll be the first in boxing. It will increase his freaking Wall Street in the sport, and also negotiate for one big fight prior to him leaving to go to 140. They have the damn ball in their court. You know what I'm saying? They have negotiation leverage. They get the titles. All they need is that win. That's it. That's all they win. I mean, that's all they need. They need to win. Real talk. According to Mannix, Haney lowballed himself while also pricing himself out. Shit is oxymoronic, like a light loose pussy. Man, it's always about the money when it comes to boxing, man. How can it be such a junkyard in this sport? It's just been in existence too long. How can it be a junkyard? Over here on PBC, they fix stuff this way. On Top Rank, it fix stuff, and you got certain parts over here. Golden Boy, certain parts over. It's like a junkyard, dog. Man, like you don't know. It's just like, god damn, this shit is so sloppy, man. Boxing fans, we never get clear, informative, you know, news drops the way we should be. We have to just go. We have to wait. We have to do lives on it and have debates. No, that's not the way. Yes, it is. So and so said. No, that isn't the way. No one knows anything. Then Bill come on here. He says what he has to say. We really don't know what's going on between the scenes, this, that, and the other. Shit become a whirlwind of confusion, bro. And not only that, you're pouring a whole entire container of what? Agitation, you know what I'm saying? Disappointment. There's a whole lot of shit that's being mixed in with it. Like, I'm tired of hearing that. Low patience. We tired of hearing the games, man. We tired of hearing, okay, let me bake you this cake. You know what I'm saying? Let me bake you this cake. When you gonna bake the cake though? The oven been on. When you gonna bake? Oh, we get around to it. You'll like it. You'll like it. Cake never get baked. See that person in out. We still baking that cake. I mean, what's the news on that? I'll tell you, man. Just chill like everybody else, man. When it's there, it's there. That's how boxing is. They pretend they're gonna give you something sweet. They pretend they're gonna give you something sweet. You take a bite out of that cake, you got thumbtacks in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The inside ain't thoroughly cooked. It's dough. It's still doughy on the inside of the cake. you know where I'm going at. It's doughy in that bitch. They didn't leave it in the oven long enough and shit. Cause they like serving cold food. I don't know what to think about this news, man. It's so much that we want to hear about. Oh, at least we know Jamel Charlo and Brian Castano is gonna happen. At least we getting that undisputed. All right. At least we don't have a franchise that's basically um contaminating that undisputed. At least that's all clear. That's all clear right there. All right. Um, Makabu, hey, it is what it is, dog. Um, I don't think I have a Makabu fan in my live chat. Maybe Mitch. Mitch be on his goddamn, attrition and shit. Support a fighter here and there just for general purpose. That's what Mitch be doing. Oh, I like that fighter. Yeah, he's pretty good. I think he had a bright future, but he's 37 years old. Oh man, when did he start boxing? He had a late start. So his body's preserved. Yeah, his body's preserved. So he do well into his 40s. Yeah. He might even become world champion well into his 40s, okay? Don't count that guy out. Mitch be on his trip. My fault. I'm not sure what happened with that. Let me go over here. Giovanni Cabrera, 18-07 knockouts, 138.6 pounds, age 27. So he's just below the junior welterweight. Looks a big 138. You know what I'm saying? See how this fight goes. Mitch said according to Mannix, Haney low ball. Okay. Sweet boy Rara said he's gonna fight Cruz. Then someone else, and now Tevin Farmer. Next he'll say he's fighting Burchell. All smaller guys moving up. Talk your shit, man. You know, Ron just up here just gum clapping. Just gum clapping it, goddamn it. That's what Ryan Garcia does. Just gum clap it. You know, this man did nothing. Who he's gonna come back and fight that's worthwhile? Man, Cabrera's starting off very quick. This is an 8-round fight, man. You know, the taller, rangier Cabrera. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting Southpaw right now. And he's standing right there at distance. So whatever Jairon throws, Henderson versus Magomedov. I don't know if Henderson can get this done, to be honest. But next he'll say he's fighting Rochelle, all smaller guys. Tank calls Sweet Boy Rara to YouTube fighter and a pretty girl. Man, I just don't know what's going on with boxing. It just seems like everybody who you think wouldn't get the call, you know, they're getting a shot. I believe Ryan Garcia is going to jump the line. You know, I believe boxing is so desperate right now. They're going to continue to put things together, fights together, that they believe is going to draw more monetary interest. That is what they're doing. There's almost no backup plan throughout the years that boxing can continue to flourish. Like, look, boxing right now should be an absolute giant. Boxing should be an effigy to behold. They should have the biggest statue representing boxing somewhere, as long as it's been in and all the places they fight globally for boxing. But you can't do that when you don't have a head of boxing. You don't have a commandant. It's not regulated. So the sport itself should be a lot more tighter, cleaner, more organized, more fair centric, you know, equal pace centric. On fighters just coming in much more than what they, you know, it should be pretty decent pay, man. You know, I know fighters will tell you they get paid, but come on, man. Like they need some type of pay scale that fighters could go by, according off, because fighters are getting these, you know, belts and they just demanding high dollar, and they resume hasn't even been like that. Their resume haven't even been nowhere close to that shit. But since they got a belt now, they want to say, "No, I want to get 18 mil for this shit because it's my cash out." They ain't gonna tell nobody else. They gonna tell their inner self, "Shit, I'm about to negotiate high as possible because I'm done." I get this right here in my country. Hey, that should go a long ways. I'm good. Jesus, man. Man, my boy Benson Henderson's fighting on Bellator. He's fighting Mamedov. This is gonna be a damn good fight. I'm pulling for Benson Henderson. Benson Smooth Henderson, goddammit. Cabrera's in the second round. This is a very short opponent of his. Very short. He had to punch downward. Right now, the hottest division to talk about is lightweight division and 140. But 140, we just don't know what's going to happen. You know, this. Let's just say Josh Taylor. He defends his titles, right? Who he's going to fight next? Who's Antonio? You know, moving up the chain for 2022. Who is he going to fight? Because his name is popping right there, right now. Cabrera, he's he's not a dud fighter. You know, he's trying to make it interesting. He's he is an aqua fighter. Some of the things he's doing is just like some people call them bad habits, but he can do it because that's what he know naturally. That's his rhythm. That's the type of rhythm he's in as a fighter. J Ocho on deck, I see you. What the fuck is going on top rank right now? What you mean exactly? These top rank cards are hit or miss, sometimes more consistent. Well, I'll tell you like this. It's more so um, just walking into a highway traffic, exit that leads to the highway, but on the wrong side. And you just close your eyes. You know you're getting closer and closer to hearing the wheels and the cars zooming by. You just keep on walking. That's how boxing can be sometimes. All dangerous. Cause you come up here dropping news and people want to they want to sit up here and damn tear you apart, man. Damn near lynching on this motherfucker. They want to do a goddamn retrieval. They want to perform a kidnapping if you release. But that's what boxing is all about, man. Releases the wrong information. It releases information on fights that we want and hope we have, but it has to have 8 to 10 storylines on why it's not happening before it actually happened. We're tired of that shit, man. We are tired of it, baby. Yes, we are. We don't want to hear it no more. No, no more. No, no more. We don't want to hear that shit no more, shawty, for real. We don't want to hear goddamn 15 different stories about who ain't getting this fight, who should get the fight, and who may goddamn snatch the fight. It's always got to be a plot. It always has to be a damn story written. It always has some twists and turns, some suspense. Yes, always, man. We just want something solid. We want something solid to put in our palm and know that we got some solid waiting on us, man. This is gonna happen. Man, goddamn Cabrera is just standing there waiting on the camera straight out the YMCA. This dude is not scared. He's big for us, but this is the third fight right now. I mean, the third round. Ouch. I gotta show respect. I gotta flip over here to Bellator. I was just about to say, did Benson Henderson cut his hair? This is a 3-round fight. Damn. Benson Henderson is 6. My Medoff is 7. I gotta play this fight, man, because we talking about a UFC former world champion. He's been competing in Bellator. Man, he's beaten some people. He's been in there and had his good and his bad, man. He's definitely no slouch for nobody. They call him Benson Smooth Henderson. And this is a Showtime event. Man, come on, y'all. A minute into the first round. So who do y'all think get that fight out of lightweight? Out of all the selections that's out there, it's enough. They got Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Who gets the nod, y'all? Who is going to be selected? Who's going to be selected, y'all? Come on, help me out. Now, we don't have too many days left in January for Black History Month. Y'all know that shit. Y'all know that. We don't have too many days, man. I said protest way back in the day. Nobody wanted to protest. I said protest back in the day. I put my protest flyer up. Nothing. I don't see any flyers up to my, hey, we want Haney Cambosis. Period. It ain't nothing else to it. We want Haney Cambosis. I don't see it. Now people talking about Keith Thurman. Khabib Nurmagomedov, the former lightweight champion, 155 pounds, in the corner of Mamedov. It's a boring fight so far. So, okay, the first time the fighters lock up, overhooked by Mamedov, Vincent Henderson with the underhook. You know, fighters clinch on the cage. Both are throwing, mid-level knees, very sharp, straight to the midsection. Benson is with short kick to the thigh on the inside, knee on the inside by Mamedov. Mixed martial arts fights up against the cage, sometimes they can be very dreamy. You know what I'm saying? They can get ambient-esque at times. But if you're a true student of the sport, you just look through it and just look at what they're doing and try to learn from it. Oh, wow. Good reverse from... See, this is what I'm talking about. He tried to throw Henson, and Henson has this amazing... He has this amazing recovery. Now he's trying to lock in his patented guillotine, and he rushed it. He's up against the gate, and he rushed it. He has it in tight, it looked like. He has it in tight. But he just don't have a lot of space. Benson has a nasty guillotine choke. Nasty. He has a nasty guillotine choke, bro. His opponent's still moving, trying to get out of it. Benson has this locked in. I don't know what. He tried to stack. I don't know how tight it is. The guy's still scrambling for his life right now. He's getting sporadic right now. Seems to be good. His face seems to be good, though. Benson, raised up the elbow, man, and changed the grip to try to get a tighter clamp on that neck. Oh boy is doing everything to get out that choke. And he will. He's gonna get out. Now Henderson, his sense of urgency is getting into the turtle position and getting up. He don't want to take too much punishment with this guy on his back. Henson has to recover, burning his arms out on that submission attempt, but he should still be good. It's 3 rounds though. He putting his hand up in there like he won that round, which he probably did, but it's 2 more. And Mamedov, man, he might pick up the pace for sure. And those of you that was talking about Tom Brady retired, once again, there's conflicting stories out there. I really don't care. The man did what he did. Hey, man, he the GOAT. All those rings he was able to do. I don't know how and why he did what he did to the Atlanta Falcons that day. I don't know why we being freaking cursed from the football gods that would allow another team to close out a lead that huge and we haven't won a Super Bowl. It doesn't make any sense, people. But I got to stick with this Ben Henderson. They start in the second round. I don't know if y'all know just a little tidbit about Benson Henderson. When he gets in his fight, somebody might throw a kick and Benson just waves his hand. That's just such a habit he has from fighting with hair on his head. He'll move his hair. He'll take one of his hands to then scoop his hair back and flick his hair. I'm like, damn, that's the bad habit they have in combat. But no one's made him pay for it yet. Magomedov tried a high kick, man, to blind him. He attempted the high kick. Magomedov is big for that weight class. His mechanics, are a little bit a work in progress right now. But I think Ben can have one more spurt if he get him on the ground and try to sub this guy out for real. Man, and deep on Benson. He might be able to lift him up. He trying. He got back control now. Oh, Benson did another wizard. Oh, how smooth is that? Turns into him and locks on a guillotine, y'all. Are you watching this? He turns into him and locks on a tight guillotine right now. Oh, good transition from Magomedov to turn away from the choke. Beautiful ground game to turn away from the choke. Oh, he's working for his own submission. Moves in the full mount, man. Oh, Benson's in trouble. He's in trouble. His chin is there, though. I might be wrong, but his chin is there. Benson is relaxing from what I guess. I'm hoping. He's in trouble right now. Benson in trouble right now. What a neck crank. What a neck crank by Mamedov. He lets go of it. That still didn't cover his neck. But his chin is in the choke. Good shit by both fighters, man. Working out of that choke. Let's see what Benson has now. His opponent has a partial, back control, riding him out just a little bit. Knees to the thighs. Benson rolls again and try to lock in a knee bar. So far, he haven't went down to the ankle. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for a heel hook. He got to extend that leg out, though. He has to extend it out. This is a dangerous position for Mamedov, but I think he's slipping out. He can go for a calf slicer back then. He can go for a calf slicer. It's over. No, he can't. He's out of it. He would have had to grab the back of his opponent and pull him down toward him. Now Benson is working to get off the ground once again. Side control for Mamedov. 1:10 remaining in the second round. So he has a body lock, a figure four on Benson Henson. You know, Benson decides to stand up with it, which is a lot of energy on your leg, right? So Benson is holding on to the cage. I know that dude has to be heavy. Most of the time, what you would be doing in this is leaning forward to try to settle the weight. You can't really lean on the cage or put your fingers doing the cage and hold on. So Mamedov has a body lock on Henderson vertically, and he's sinking in the choke. Benson's been here before. And the choke doesn't necessarily have to be deep around the neck. It can be a neck crank. It can be anything. Benson looks to be in trouble. He dumps the guy. His chin is in there, so he's good. He's good. I've seen him fight enough to know when it comes to these submissions, he'd be the most wide-eyed fighter you'll see. Especially in a submission, dog. But AJ Ocho, we hope they get better, bro. Jesus Christ. And this fight is super boring, man. That's why I gotta look at the MMA for tonight, man. For real. You know what, my people? I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for the night. I'm just gonna shut the fight card down for the night. I'm just gonna shut it down. There's so many people that's doing lives right now. I'm gonna shut it down. I shall return whenever that is. Thank you for pulling up, everyone. Continue to be great in life. Be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you anything about what's flowing around here and what shot you should or shouldn't get. But what I can tell you, just take a shot and hit that bell icon, you know what I'm saying, for the notifications, and hit the like button and share the content, man. If you choose to donate, man, go to the Cash App. You know what it is. It's always